Hello everyone, this is Mesbah from Mesbricks, and I wanted to review set 40469, the Tuk Tuk, with you today. Now I also have a video, a larger video, where I built this live, so you can watch that if you will. It's slightly longer build. It took me about half an hour to completely build this as I was talking as well through it. So the link will be in the description. You can take a look on that video if you wish to. So what I wanted to talk is about this model itself and compare it to some of the other traditional displays of Tuk Tuk and so on. So let's get started. So one of the first things is that let's do a whole review. So let's start with the box again. The box is quite nice. It's colorful. The tones are decent. It has not that kind of a glossy look to it, but it's very nice. Like I will say, if you pick up this box, you straight away know what you are getting, and the design is pretty nice. What they did not show is on the back of it, the angle they have shown the Tuk Tuk is the same as the one on the front. And this is very important because they did not show the back of the Tuk Tuk, and I'll come to that in a bit. Now, the book is, it's a normal instruction book. There's about 48, let's see, I think there's about, 48 steps, 57 pages until you get it done. Steps are pretty straightforward. Nothing too complicated. The color tone, there's no color issues. Like you'll have to know that this is gray and not black, so on. Otherwise, it's a straightforward build. Now this is a Tuk Tuk. It's called a baby taxi in Bangladesh. It's a model. It's an older model. So 10-15 years ago, this used to be the color. That's when they used to run on a two-stroke engine. Later on, we have this color with the green and yellow, and in India they're called auto rickshaws. In other places, baby taxis, CNGs. CNG because of compressed natural gas. That's the fuel they use, and it's quite common in the developing world, in many parts of Africa, many parts of Asia. And why is that? Because of the open nature. You can only use it in subtropical climates. It doesn't go very fast, but it's good in those narrow, winding, older streets. It's cheap, very easy, accessible, and so on. Now, this is a Tuk Tuk from the set, I think it's the Lego DC series with Flash. There's a gorilla here. Gorilla Grodd goes bananas. So this is a Tuk Tuk from that set. It's minifigure scale, and one of the things I discovered when building this is not minifig scale. Even though there's a handlebar and these wheels, like I'm gonna take a minifigure. Yep, the most stereotypical Indian minifigure I could find with a big turban. I'm going to pretend he's a guy from Rajasthan. They usually dress like this. You can see when I put him in there, the Tuk Tuk dwarfs him. The Tuk Tuk is not supposed to be this large. It's supposed to be a man's height. Like, see this one? That's your usual scale of a Tuk Tuk. So this one is not exactly minifig scale. I would say this one is more like 1.5 minifig scale. The other problem, so I'm going to go through the problems first, is that it's not easy to fit a minifigure in. This doesn't come off easily, the top. It's attached with this, and like you can take these bars off on either side, and then you can sort of pull this up to put your figures in. And once you sit someone, this little tile 1x2 comes off easily. So I'll show you here. So I put him in, And then when I take him out, this comes off easily, and this happens all the time. And the second thing is that this little design right here, which is supposed to represent curtains, their heads keep bumping against that if they have, you know, a large hairpiece or a turban like that. So at the very least, you think it should have been built to accommodate the Indian turban. So I'm putting this back, and now I have to put these bars back. So yeah, the design is very clear. They don't want minifigs to constantly go in and out, which seems to run against what a tuk-tuk is for. So yeah, this is more of a display piece, and as a display piece, it works relatively well. It looks okay, but the back is quite empty. Now the back of auto rickshaws are usually filled with nice designs, so this is not. So that seems to be a big drawback. So the drawbacks here, it's not minifig accessible easily. You need to pop this up like that. The seat on the back is smooth tiled. So yeah, again, you cannot just attach minifigs like that easily. Why is my camera not focusing? So those are some of the issues. The good thing is that it is a tuk-tuk, and pretty much it's good for representation in Lego. Lego needs more diversity. It's nice that they're coming out with the Chinese themed sets. So we have a lot of Asian representation, South Asian representation in Lego. That's one of the reasons why I bought the tuk-tuk. Yeah, so my reviews is that I wish it would have been more minifig scale. I know it's not, it's a creator, not a city set, but you know, it could have been minifig scale. It's not. There are no minifigs that come with it. On the plus side, I like the fact that they have a tuk-tuk. I like this tiffin dabbas. That's what it is, a tiffin boxes. I like the color. I like these little things that they put. So overall, I'd give it maybe a 6, 6.5 out of 10. It would have been 8.5, 9 had it been slightly minifig friendlier. So this is Mesbah. I enjoyed building this with you guys. I enjoyed showing it to you, and I enjoyed sharing my love of Lego and the diversity that you see in Lego with all of you. So this is Mesbah from Mesbrick signing out. Take care, stay safe, and happy building.